Hi guys, I actually put effort into doing this video, like a normal video, instead of just sitting on my couch being lazy today. Effort being, I put on a sweater and brushed out my hair. So today, I'm doing Chasing Vermeer. This author, Blue something, Ballet? Totally awesome. The illustrator, Brett Hellquist, I also like as well. He's just generally great. The first time I read this book, I was probably like 11, no. I might have been like 12 for my age group. I thought it was kind of cool. Like, it's got puzzles in it. And then when I was in middle school, that's when I like read the series. But I don't remember actually how far I got in the series, so I'm rereading it, and I bought this one because I love this book so much. So this book is about two children, Petra and Calder, who live near each other. I think it's like a fairly small town that they live in, but they aren't really friends. They just have school together, and the book starts off with this letter that goes out to 3 different people. There is a Vermeer painting that has been stolen, and the art thief is trying to get help from these 3 people to rectify a wrong that this person sees in the art community as far as authorship goes of a few paintings. It makes like national news because this like $17 million painting has disappeared in transit between 2 museums. So the museums are frustrated with each other because they're kind of blaming each other, like, hey, you didn't ship it right, versus, hey, you didn't pick up the package right. So there's just like a whole lot going on. But Petra and Calder have this wonderful teacher. So she uses the news to spark interest in her kids, and asks them, you know, how would you write a letter? And there's like a whole bunch of stuff that she does around it. Calder is obsessed with pentominoes, which are shapes made out of 5 squares. So you essentially have 5 squares and you have to put them together in so many different ways. So he carries those around. He has like plastic versions of them that he like carries around and uses them kind of like one would use a Magic 8 Ball. Petra is has a Middle Eastern background, and her family is ginormous, and she kind of just gets washed out. So she focuses mostly on reading and studying and education. She's fairly curious. She has distinct triangle hair, which is what my hair looks like when it's cut really short, which is why I liked her, because I also read a lot. So Petra and Calder kind of get sucked into A, trying to figure out where this missing painting is, B, what the people in their lives have to do with it. They find a letter, one of the letters that was sent to the 3 people, floating down the street, essentially. I mean, they find it in someone's bush, but it's been blowing for who knows how long. So they know that someone in their neighborhood, out of the whole world, received this letter, and they have to figure out who and why whoever wrote this letter was writing to whoever they were writing to. But it's a great like puzzle, you gotta think things through kind of book. There's secret codes, there's the pentominoes, which kind of point in certain directions and are fun to play with. There's a whole bunch of mystery and, you know, figuring stuff out and logic puzzles in the book. A lot of, you gotta remember what happened 200 pages ago for this tiny little detail, and it's really good. For me as a young kid, this was like the holy grail of these kids are awesome. They get to do all this stuff and use useless random knowledge to figure things out and change the world. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I gave it a 5 out of 5 on Goodreads. Like I'm looking it up to double check, but I'm like 4,000% positive. The author's writing style is a little descriptive. I don't know how else to explain it. It's not negative, but there is a lot of setting this scene kind of stuff, which is great for a lot of the details that you need to know for the story, but at the same time, some of it is a little bit unnecessary. It can be a little frustrating, but it's not bad, but very good. I enjoyed it more when I was younger, I'm not gonna lie, but I want different things out of books now that I'm older, so it's not super uncharacteristic. As far as diction goes and word choice and phrasing, probably like 4th, 5th grade up. This book has amazing imagery. I mean, with all the descriptive pieces, but it makes for beautiful imagery. Like, you can just picture every aspect of the story and everything that's going on. So I can definitely tell you right now that I'm reading the rest of the series, but I won't be doing reviews for them. So if you want to keep track of where I'm at and what I'm doing with all that, you'll have to follow me on Goodreads. Sorry to make you work. Oh, something that I totally forgot to mention. So the illustrator Brett Halquist is also the illustrator for Series of Unfortunate Events, and another series that he did with Lemony Snicket that I can't remember the name of. Alright, and that is going to be it for me today, because I have to go to work in an hour, and I haven't eaten breakfast or showered or anything. So I have to go take care of that. But I will see you when I see you. Or you might see me, rather. I can't really see you. That'd be kind of creepy.